Chomper, chocolate for all mouths.
Once upon a time, in a far, far off land over the sea, hidden beneath high snow-topped mountains, lay a small blue lake. And on the shores of the lake grew beautiful trees and flowers, and many wild animals and birds came to drink the cool, fresh water. And here is where our story begins. For this is the home of a young boy called Chai. Chai is a happy boy and never feels lonely with his best friend and playmate, a kite. Chai loves his kite so much that he takes it with him wherever he goes. Chai's father is a fisherman. Every day he goes out fishing in his small wooden boat onto the lake, and Chai loves to go with him. But he never catches anything. He's too busy flying his kite. But the lake is so full of fish, why, sometimes they jump right into the boat. So at the end of the day, the fisherman always has a large basket full of fish. And they live very happily for many years. Until one day, a strange thing happened. The fisherman had been out fishing all day, but had caught nothing. There wasn't a fish to be seen, and the fisherman and Chai are very sad. "What has happened to all the fish, Father?" asked Chai. "I don't know, my son, but I think it's because we've had no rain for many months. Look at the trees and flowers. They're all dead. Soon everything will die. We all need rainwater to live." "Where does the rain come from, Father?" "It comes from high, high up, son, but I'm puzzled. The sun shines as brightly as ever, yet the mountain streams are still frozen. It seems as though everything high up in the mountains is locked in an icy spell." Chai looks up at the mountains, and they're certainly very high. What can it be that has stopped the rain and frozen the streams, thought Chai. So he decided he would go up to find the answer to the icy mystery. But Chai knew his father would forbid him to go up the mountains alone, and so that night, while his father was asleep, he took his small kite and crept out into the dark night and set off up into the mountain. Days and days passed. And Chai's father became very ill with worry for his lost son. Meanwhile, high up in the mountains, Chai has found a tiny bird, frozen in a block of ice. Chai quickly makes a fire to melt the ice. "I'll soon get you free, tiny bird." No sooner had the words left Chai's lips, when before his very eyes the bird changed, and there sat on the rock before him was a very old man. Chai was frightened, but the old man smiled, and then spoke.
"Thank you, little boy. I was very, very cold in my icy prison, but now I'm warm. But tell me, what is a boy so young and so small doing high up in these mountains, and all alone?"
Chai tells the old man all about the lake and fish and the rain, and the old man listened quietly to Chai's story, and then spoke.
"I am a magician, Chai. I turned myself into a bird so that I could travel fast and far. But when I was flying past the mountain top high above us, an enormous ice dragon froze me into a block of ice."
"An ice dragon?" Chai said in a trembling voice.
"Yes. His spell has frozen all the water to ice. You must break the spell and bring the rain."
"But how? I'm no match for a dragon," says Chai.
"I will help you, young Chai, as you helped me. Give me your kite."
The old man then waved his stick over the kite and mumbled some mysterious words. Chai was puzzled. What can he be doing? Then the old man stopped and said,
"Your kite will now help you to reach and overcome the evil dragon. Just sit on the kite and it will carry you high up to where the beast lives. And beware, if you once take your eyes off him, the beast will freeze you to ice. But remember this, Chai, woe betide that dragon should he ever tell you a lie."
And with that, the old man turned back into a little bird and flew away. "Thank you, old man, thank you." Chai jumped onto his magical kite and soon was soaring up and up into the mountain, higher and higher. Until he came to a very large, dark cave. "This must be where the ice dragon lives," thought Chai. "Ice dragon! Ice dragon! Are you in there?" There was no answer, so Chai throws a large snowball into the cave.
"Ah! Who has dared waken me from my sleep?"
Then, from out of the blackness, an enormous white head peers out. When the dragon sees little Chai standing on his kite, he laughs and laughs. Chai felt his teeth begin to chatter, but bravely he spoke. "So you are the ice dragon who has frozen the mountain streams and stopped the rain," says Chai.
"Yes, foolish boy, it is I. And now I am going to freeze you as well."
But Chai stared steadfastly at him and thought very fast. "If you are really an ice dragon, come out and show yourself properly."
"No, it is cool in my cave. You say too much, boy.
Now I will freeze you to ice.
Wait. Before you freeze me, I still don't believe you are a real dragon. If you are, show me your long pointed tail, for all dragons have long pointed tails.
Ah, you doubt that I'm a dragon, do you? Well, I will show you my tail, and then you and your flying kite are doomed. And with that, the evil dragon disappeared into the darkness, and a large pointed tail appears from the cave. Chai's trick had worked, and quickly Chai tied the tail of his kite to the tail of the dragon. Up, little kite, up! And with a mighty effort, the little kite pulls the beast out of the safety of its cool cave and high up into the sky. Help! I will melt if I get too close to the sun. Help! Then break your spell and stop your wicked deeds, you evil dragon. Never! I will never break the spell, answered the dragon. Very well. Up and up we go. Ah, wait. I will break my spell, but don't go higher, or the sun will melt me. Untie me, boy. Do you promise? Yes, I promise, but don't go any higher. Very well. But remember, a promise is a promise, said Chai. And with that, Chai released the dragon. You stupid boy. Did you really think I would break my spell? How foolish you are. But you promised, and you should never break a promise, you evil beast. Yes, I have broken my promise, but I will never break my spell. And now I will freeze you to ice. The dragon laughs and laughs. Chai is so afraid, he begins to cry, and his large tears roll down his cheeks and fall, drip, 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 onto the dragon's icy tail below him. What has happened? I am melting. Help me! Help me! A truly amazing thing had happened. Chai's tiny tears had broken the wicked dragon's spell, and soon all that was left of the evil beast was water. Rainwater was falling through the sky. Chai couldn't believe his eyes. He had broken the spell, and down below, Chai sees a wonderful sight. The mountain streams flowing again, bringing fresh water to the lake, and all the trees and flowers blooming as bright as ever, and all the fish back, jumping as high as ever they had jumped. Home, little kite, shouts Chai, and home they fly. So once again, they're happy and can go out fishing again as before. But Chai still never catches anything. Well, maybe sometimes.